Sunday, fun day, y'all. Mods. Just decided to pop on in between doing a few chores. Thought I'd come on and say hello, hello, hello. You know what? It is afternoon here. It's 12 o'clock now. Hello, Memo, the medium. Give a wave. Make sure you're following him. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you too, my friend. With the 4th of July, who knows what people are doing, but I thought that I would hop in today. Hello, Jess. My day is going very, very well. Yesterday, I went up to Sedona, and one of my friends has a tribute band, so we got to go up there and listen to him. It was fun. They're called the American Highwaymen. Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, and Johnny Cash. All four in the same band. Woo, the music was hopping. So anyway, traffic wasn't too bad considering everybody in their family is probably headed up north. So anyway, they are good. They really are good. Marcy, were you there? It was fun. It wasn't crazy busy. It really wasn't. Not traffic-wise. No, you missed it. It was really a lot of fun. A little warm in Sedona, but that's okay. So I want to welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. If those of you that are new, let me know if you found me scrolling through TikTok. And if you're new, I am an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth information. Oh, I got a new team member. Thank you. I don't know what that means still. TikTok hasn't said, but there's this little heart up here. I've got 401 team members. I don't know what TikTok's going to do with it, but thank you for that. So I'm an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth details and evidence from your loved ones on the other side. Hello, Dolly. Today is July 2nd, 2023, all day long. In a moment, I will be clearing the energy and pulling a couple collective cards. If I have a loved one popping in, I'm going to give that information. I want you all to know, and thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for tapping the screen and following me. Oh, I'm sorry, Jess, having some issues, one of my mods. So I don't pick and choose anybody in here to give a message to. When I do my prayers, hello, Nicole Marie, my dear friend. Give a wave. Make sure you're following Nicole. I don't pick and choose anybody to give a session to. They're all spirit guided. If no one shows up, then we just do a spiritual Q&A. But if somebody shows up, I'll give that information. So I don't pick and choose anybody, all right? Just so you know. Yeah, the universe is always in charge. Okay? However, we're all going to get some collective cards. Oh my gosh, there we go. 402 team members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to clear the energy. I've got a couple of announcements. If you go to my profile, scroll down to my link tree, all my social media is there. All my social media is there. And I will be on sometime this afternoon, maybe. I don't think I'll be right when I'm done here. I'll probably have to go finish some chores. I usually try to go on my IG on Sundays. Now, you do have to request to follow because I made it private. Speaking of that, but you can request to follow me. Do not put any personal information in this chat. The scammers are out there, okay? This is my only TikTok. I don't have any others. There's 200 fake accounts of me. Nothing can be done about it. We've all tried. I will never send you a direct message. That is not me. It'll look at my picture. They may even steal some of the videos. Just know, not me or any other reputable person on here will send you a direct message. So please be very vigilant, okay? That is not me. And in fact, you're going to get some following you right after this. Just block them, okay? And please, I don't answer personal questions on my live. I know that there are a bunch of other lives where you can get with tarot readers, other oracle card readers, and maybe they'll answer your questions. I don't answer those. That's not how my live works. All spirit guided. But like I said, we're going to have some collective cards. Oh, there's another link in my bio on my link tree that says code purple. Code purple. This is very near and dear to my heart. If you are having a mental health crisis, you need mental health intervention, or you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, or you're the parent of a child, go to the code purple in my link. There are 195 countries listed. Thank you. 195 countries. Go find your country. There is resource information, contact information. Don't suffer in silence, and you are not alone. See how we've got all those beautiful purple hearts. Besides that, whenever I do my prayers before I come onto the live, I set my intent and I ask for the universal healing energy to flood this live. If anyone is in need of healing and open and wanting, just claim it. I claim the healing energy. Thank you. So I'm not the healer. God's the healer. Okay. But I do know that, when we set our intent and we ask for that healing to flow through, it is done. Okay. So just claim it. Also, I'm very excited. There are 2 new videos. Oh, thank you for sharing the code purple. I have 2 new videos. There is a dorky looking one that sometimes we got to laugh at ourselves, y'all. So I did a dorky video, but then there's another video that is, oh, y'all, please don't come in and ask when somebody's going to pass. Please don't do that. No, oh, please don't do that. There isn't anyone on this earth who can tell you when somebody's going to pass. That's between that person and God. I would never, ever tell somebody when somebody's going to pass. Okay? Anyway. Oh, the second video. I'm pretty proud of it. It is a shout out for me. And it reminds me that when we can help each other and support each other, it helps the entire community. Okay. If those of you that are interested, hello, Lorenda, give a wave. Hello, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, for those of you interested in a private one-on-one, send me a message to my website or directly to my email, pam@pamsears.com. I still have a few openings left in July. Hello, Lorenda, give a wave. So, one of the other announcements, besides that video, I'm telling you, I was so stunned. I was in the live, and one of my friends was in the live, and I don't know how to screen record. She screen recorded the shout out for me. And so the first video that I uploaded for the last few days is the dorky one. And then there's the one that was like, oh my gosh. So please, if you see nothing else, go see my last 2 videos. That was mind-blowing. Very mind-blowing. It was a beautiful time. And I gotta say, well, let me talk about my book really quick. Here is, oh, did I flip the mirror? Hang on a minute. I got another announcement about my new book. This is my very first children's book. I'm the author of 3 books, but this is my first children's book. I did write it for my grandson, Xander. It is called No Nap. He doesn't want to take a nap, so he throws a temper tantrum and gets put in timeout. But a lovely thing happens. Oh, you read it to your granddaughters today. Ooh, awesome. For those of you who have ordered, please leave me a review. I would really appreciate that. I know he told people to buy 2 of my books. So let me show you what happens. My grandson gets put into timeout, okay? You know what happens, though? His spirit guides show up to help him. There we go. his spirit guides. There's Liam and Lexi, his main guides. There's hello, Rob Intuitive. Giveaway. Make sure you're following Rob. So all I told the illustrator was I wanted all cultures represented, and she even put auras around them. She needs to win an award for this book. There is a section in the back of the book for parents that help them understand that our little ones see, hear, and know spirit. Oh, thank you. Like I said, for those of you who have received the book, if you would please leave a review, I would appreciate it. Things are going to start changing in regards to the book because I was on an author show and got interviewed. They're editing and getting ready to upload that onto the author show website. And I woke up yesterday morning. Both of my other books are on Reader's Favorite, and they received a 5-star award. I don't have the sticker on here because it just happened a month ago. So they won a 5-star award on Reader's Favorite. I was just informed. My children's... Hello, Ziggy Booten. There's my soul brother. Give a wave, my friend. Give a wave. All my mods give a wave. So they told me that there were 2 5-star reviews. I don't need one, but I got 2, and they said there's a 3rd one coming. And so, 5-star. Oh my gosh. I love you, Jeff. And all my mods give away. So, as soon as they will be updating my own part of the website with this new book with a 5-star review. I was so proud that they actually mentioned not about just taking a nap, but they actually mentioned the spirit guides portion of the book. So y'all, woo! I signed the waiver and sent you a message. What waiver are you talking about? What waiver? Do you mean on my website? Oh, for a session with me. Yeah, I have that thing on there that I want people to understand. It's like a waiver. Oh, thank you for that, for a session with me. So, yeah, if you sent me a message, I will get back to you on that. So, yeah, y'all, my goal is to reach as many parents, caregivers, children as I can. The gentleman that interviewed me for the author show, and he said, you know, you did very, very well. We're editing, adding music, and then we will be doing that. And so I prayed to the universe, help me get this out to as many people that need to have it. So when John Edward shouted it out, I said to the universe, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. So anyway, so that's my book. That is my book. You can find it on my website, pamsears.com. You can click on my profile picture, scroll down to the link tree. It's the very first link. It is on Amazon. If you aren't sure, go read. I'm up to 64 ratings. Oh, Nikki, you got it in the mail today. Oh, awesome. Let me know what you think about that. Nikki, what you think about the book? But you can see the colors are extra bright. And so I'm very proud of that. Okay, so let's clear the energy. I'm having some phone issues. So I'm hoping, I don't know how long I can stay on. I'm probably going to have to go get a new phone. Yeah, Jonathan, yes, one of the other, the Jonathan Lewis also shouted me out in his live. And so I have both of them that have shouted it out. I loved it. I told my son, please read it. Awesome. Yeah, he's amazing. And so it was pretty cool that he shouted me out in his live as well. And so, you know, God is working here. Yeah, John is his mentor. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Let's clear the energy. Tell me where everyone is from as I'm clearing the energy. Tell me where you might feel this in the body. You don't have to feel it anywhere. You don't have to. But if you do, let me know where you feel it. I am in northern Arizona temporarily. I moved from Phoenix to become a volunteer park ranger. Here we go. I love clearing the energy. People from everywhere, everywhere. I'm feeling it in my heart area, in my heart area. Snowflake. I love living up north. I just love. Oh, medicated medium is in the house as well. Give a wave. Hey, all of my beautiful colleagues that are in here, please give a wave. Make sure you follow these beautiful people. In a little bit, I'm going to pull cards by age groups, but right now, let me pull a couple of collective cards for this Sunday. Let's see. This is Allison William G. All of her decks are on Etsy. I love trees, as you can tell. And this is her first deck, Oracle Trees. I'm going to pull one from there. And her second deck, Soul Trees Ascension. I'm going to pull one from each. And these are collective. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you. Okay? Also, for those asking, I've just reordered, finally. This is my very own Heart Rock. Hello, Mama T. Love. This is my very own Heart Rock Oracle cards. I find Heart Rocks in nature, and I got messages, so I took some of my favorite ones, turned them into a Heart Rock deck. I just reordered. Everybody's been waiting for me, but I was focused on the children's book. Had to get that, as my main focus. But so when those cards arrive, I have been out of them for a while. Yep. But I had to focus on my children's book. So anyway, I will let everyone know. So I'm very excited that my books have been, we need to meet soon here in Arizona. Yes, we shall meet, my friend. So I'm very proud that my children's book, 2 reviewers so far have given me a 5-star. It only takes one, but they said there's a third one on the way, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So when they upload all of that, I'll be able to do the link and put that on my social media, I hope, okay? It's going to be 90, I think it's going to be 92 here up north where I'm at. Still warm. We went to Sedona for my friend's, he's in a tribute band, and it was an outside concert, and it was 99 degrees in Sedona. All right, so here we go. Here's our 2 collective cards. Ooh. First of all, these 2 match. 110 in Vegas. Somebody said they were 110 in Fresno or something. Oh my gosh. Whew. Must be a heat wave going on. So anyway, here's the first one. Be open. See how this tree is not fighting the wind. It's not rigid. Like, I'm not going to move when the wind if the wind were to get him and he would have been straight up, would have snapped in half. He's going with the flow. He's going with the wind. He's open. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but he's open. Okay. Now, when we're open, forgot. Oh, that's a fake. Yeah, there's a fake Jasmine Garden out there. I don't know what her original page is, but there's a Jasmine's Garden, but I don't think that's her. I don't think. Were they trying to act, mods, tell me, were they trying to do, okay. I know Jasmine's Garden. I don't think that was her at all. All right. So as we're open, we're staying open to what's coming through. Okay? We're staying open to what's coming through. And we're receiving information because we're staying open. When we get that information, follow through. Okay? Be open. Be open. Follow through. Because when we're open, we're getting downloads, we're getting information. Okay? And when we get that, please follow through. Okay? Those are good cards. That's why I love doing collective cards. In a little bit, just checking my phone. In a little bit, I will pull cards by age group. So we'll get another opportunity for collective. So thank you all for you new people popping in. Like I said, there are two videos that I just uploaded. I love the dorky one because I can laugh at myself. I can be dorky all I want. So there's a dorky one and I'm very proud of the other one. So please go watch my two new videos. It was an honor. It was an honor to be mentioned, and actually for him to honor my book as well. He ordered 2 books. He ordered 2. So anyway, if you want to know what that video was about, you can go watch it. I would appreciate it. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have... I might have somebody. I don't know. I'm going to kind of tune in. It's very cute for dorky. Thank you. I love it. I love to do... I've got quite a few still left in my draft. Some of them are funny. Some of them, for those of you who don't know, I do dancing videos because dancing heals. I have a playlist. I have a playlist of mediumship videos. I have a playlist of hospice videos. I have a playlist of my books, and I have a playlist of my dance videos. I triple dog dare anyone to go and duet my dance videos. Okay? Well, that was the goal, is to make you laugh. Okay? So anyway, thank you all for being here, but please don't ask me to tune in. Please don't ask me to give you a reading. These are all spirit guided, and if it belongs to you, you'll know, because I will end up having a lot of details. Okay? Ooh, duet coming soon. Yes, yes, yes. Dancing does heal. A sense of humor is the best. That's right, Melissa. Okay. I've kind of gotten a little bit quiet because I might have someone here. Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, Mountain Standard Time, which is Arizona time, I'll be on the tube. I'll be on the smooze tube. On the smooze tube. I'm just checking. I'm probably going to have to head out at some point and start looking at new phones. Anyway, thank you for the gift. Gifts are not necessary. All my lives are free. Okay? I don't ever charge on my lives. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service. Okay? But I don't know what this team members are, but we're up to 404. So thank you for that. My next goal is 450. I'm always going to do a goal. I think it's important to do a goal. So thank you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Y'all, if I forget to say thank you that you sent me a gift, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Sometimes things go really, really fast. Thank you, Lorinda. Thank you, Venus. Y'all, aren't you so kind? I do give of myself. I did make that promise. I just ended up giving a free session this morning to somebody that wanted to give away. Hello, my friend Meredith. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I had a couple of giveaways on my Schmooze Tube, and so this morning, one of my giveaway winners got her free session. So I love my little Xander. My son put a picture. I guess they really cut his hair short for summer, and I just loved his longer hair. But you know, I'm not the parent, and sometimes as parents, grandparents, we have to like shut up. He's still adorable. I love him. And speaking of that, for those, I do have a loved one popping in, but we have a bunch of new ones that have popped in. And look at that. For you new people, speaking of my grandson Xander, thank you for asking. This is him. Always talking constantly. I wrote a book for my grandson Xander. He doesn't want to take a nap, so he gets into some trouble because he throws a temper tantrum, and his spirit guides show up and they help him solve some problems. They're welcome to all the new people. So in the back of the book, you got it because of your granddaughter. In the back of the book, there is a section for parents to understand, to stay open because our little ones see, hear, and know spirit. Okay? So there we go. It is on Amazon. I just found out that Reader's Favorite, so far 2 reviewers have given me a 5-star rating. That's a big deal to us authors. For Reader's Favorite to acknowledge with a 5-star, my heart is so full. Okay, I'm going to get quiet for a moment, okay? You know what? Yeah, order it for a future baby shower. Like John said, John Edward did mention not only my book, and he did say a nice thing about me, but he said order 2. Isn't that cool? Because you're going to want to give one away. I'm going to get quiet. This is how it works in my lives. We have 200 people in here, okay? I will give the details of what this person is giving me. You must take 100. Thank you, meditated medium. You must take 100% of this, okay? Thank you, bye, Felicia. He was very kind in what he said. Very, very kind. It was very touching to my heart. I didn't screen record it. Someone else did. So I just duetted her screen recording. So it is, hello, Kat. So it's not yesterday's video, but it's the day before. So please go watch it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to ask everyone right now to please start holding your comments. This is really, really, really important because we need to find out who this belongs to. So please hold your comments. Please do not comment unless you can take 100% of the details that I'm giving you, okay? If you can take a few things but not 100%, don't comment on that because that is what I call a postcard. I'm not directly connecting you to your loved one. But many of your loved ones pop in and give a flyby, a hi and a bye, just a quick hello. Please don't comment on that. Only comment and tell me how it resonates with you. You got to tell me and my mods how all of this resonates, okay? I'm going to get quiet for a moment while I'm tuning in. Please tap the screen, share out the live, follow me if you feel so guided, and welcome to all the new people and my beautiful peeps that have been following me for almost 3 years now. Okay. All right. You're limited as to how many you can put in one comment. Try to do back-to-back comments so that we know that you're taking 100% of this, okay? All right. I'm going to give the information No one should be commenting yet except my mods. And if you do think you're taking 100%, tell me how each and every one of these details resonates. Otherwise, please don't comment. I will reopen the comments and we're going to pull cards by age groups, okay? All right. This is an older female. It could be a mom or like a younger grandma who passed. Or maybe that's just the energy that she gives off. And she's showing me something in the brain, the head. That could have been Alzheimer's, dementia, stroke, brain tumor. So she's pointing to the head area. She said the word teacher. Now, maybe she's the teacher. Maybe you're a teacher. She's showing me an awful lot of cars. I'm not sure what that's all about. Could be a car dealership. Maybe someone in the family has a bunch of cars. She showed me a 2-story house. There's a BR name. I wasn't sure if it was Brad, Brady, Brandon. I'm not sure. And then there's an Eric. And then there's a Cammy or a Sammy. I wasn't quite sure. Cammy or Sammy. She gave me the number 7. 7 could be July. She gave me the number 3. 3 could be March. And then she gave me the number 12. 12 could be December. Or 12 could be January 2nd. So that is the information. Keep talking, Otis. Keep going, Otis. And y'all, you got to understand, you got to be 18 or over in here to get a message, okay? Your birthday's in December. Mods, keep an eye on Otis. Now, she passed in March. Okay. Now, some of the names may sound like it. Like Eric could be Derek, but I think it's Eric. So as I'm connecting here, please, everyone, be respectful and hold your comments. My brothers are Eric and Derek. Oh, my gosh. Isn't that funny? I said Eric could be Derek, Otis, and you said my brothers are Eric and Derek. Can you connect? Mods, keep an eye. I'm not sure what everything that person has taken. Lots of postcards for many of you. Please hold your comments unless you're going to say, this is how I take 100%. Otherwise, it makes the news feed get really, really chaotic, okay? But mods, I'm kind of connected to Otis, if I'm saying it correctly. So your dad's football number is 77. Well, that would work with the 7, okay? Thank you, mods, for helping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is always the tough part. If y'all would just hold on, when I'm done here, I'll reopen comments. Yeah, y'all, don't just comment one little thing. That's a postcard. That really does clog up the feed. So please, if you would not comment unless you're going to be taking 100%. So Otis, how do you take, the mods were asking already, the 2-story, I don't remember what else she said. Try to put as much in one comment as you can and then just immediately do another one, okay? It's tough when you just put in one thing at a time. It's just crazy. Yeah, if you run out of space, just add another comment with it, okay? This is a time to be patient. Please and thank you. Mods, keep an eye on Colleen as well. And keep an eye on Lindsay. So we kind of have three people. So Otis got the Samantha. So that would be the Sammy? Cammy, Sammy? That's what I wasn't sure what I heard. Many of you are getting beautiful postcards. Say thank you to your loved ones. Mods, is there anyone that has taken 100%? I kind of feel Otis. But Otis, did you take the 2-story as well? My grandma would call me Sammy. That's pretty cool. So Otis, can you take the BR name, the teacher, and the 2-story house? I'm just checking really quick. Yes, for the 2-story. Okay. I'm very connected to Otis. I think this is Otis. So if we have missed any comments, please don't take it personal. When we've got so many people commenting, we can't see everything that happens, okay? But just know that you're getting messages from your loved ones, okay? Mods, did Otis take everything? I think so. I'm just checking. I'd like to finish this message and then pull some collective cards. Otis is missing some for the BR. I want to say brain. No, the BR is somebody's name, Otis. She died of a brain tumor. My parents are teachers. The BR is somebody's name. It has nothing to do with the brain. So think of a BR name. Brandon, Brady, Brett. I'm waiting because Otis still has to take the BR name. So y'all don't get upset and take it personal. That people don't stop commenting and we miss a lot. If you think this is a message for you, my sister's name is Brianna. There we go. Okay, you took I think, hang on a minute. I think Otis has everything. Otis, thank you, Jess. Otis, we have a winner, y'all. Otis, would you please give me consent and then talk to me in all caps? We found who the spirit belongs to. Everyone else, please hold your comments, but you're probably getting beautiful postcards from your loved ones, okay? And you should not be popping in and asking me to give you a reading. That is not how my live works. I am currently connected to a loved one on the other side. Okay? So please and thank you for holding your comments. I'll reopen them shortly. Okay, so you give consent, and I'm assuming you're 18 or over. Okay, she has been talking about the brother. Is there a brother on the other side somehow, some way? She's acknowledging something big to do with the brother. Do you understand that? Thank you for tapping the screen and sharing out the live. I really appreciate that. Is there something significant about that's what she's saying. Wait a minute, let me see if she's giving me. Yes, her brother passed suddenly. Okay. Otis, talk to me in all caps so I don't lose anything. Okay. She's talking about the brother. Her brother passed suddenly. Okay. And I feel like this was something recent. Does that make sense? Yeah, thank you all for holding your comments. Many of you are getting messages from your loved ones as a postcard. You don't have to acknowledge that. Just say thank you. But I do feel that this was recent. Thank you for being respectful, everyone, and just holding. Okay, there's also Who has a collection of what I call pew-pews? Can't really say the word on here. I don't know why, but who has a collection of pew-pews? Your brother? Okay. Thank you. She's talking about the collection of the pew-pews. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Is there an artist in the family, Otis? Of some kind. Could be a musician. Could be somebody who teaches music. Could be somebody who paints or does photography. She's acknowledging the artist. She didn't like the pew-pews. That's probably why she's bringing it up, Otis. Artistry, artist, photographer, painter, draw, music. She's acknowledging the artist. And I think the artist may not even acknowledge that they're an artist. I don't know where that's coming from, but I give what I sense. I could be wrong. So who's the artist? Or is there somebody who's just now starting to do some artwork? Artists can be, I'm a writer, so they go, is that considered an artist? Well, yeah, that's my craft. So I'm just waiting for Otis. I'm going to keep going. I want to see. Yes, my cousins sing mariachi, but just for the family. There it is. Okay, thank you, Otis. The artist in the family. Awesome, awesome. She's waving to somebody, and I think she's saying Beverly. I believe it's and at her funeral. That's awesome. She's waving at Beverly, if I'm hearing the name correctly. Is there a Beverly or a name that kind of sounds like Beverly? Because she's waving at a Beverly. Could be wrong on the name, but that's what it's coming through sounding like, Beverly. She's waving at someone. That would mean somebody would still be on earth. Could be a close friend, could be a family member. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. It is not necessary, but I do thank you. Just waiting for Otis. Somebody that she was very, very fond of. It could even be a close friend. So Otis, I'll keep going until I hear back from the validation on that. Yeah, nobody should be commenting but my mods and Otis. And if you can't connect to the name, that's okay. There is a name that sounds like that she's waving at. Okay? Okay, she's showing me a stack of books. That's okay. There's some name that sounds like that. Excuse me. Write it down. See, the sneeze validates it. Write it down. I do believe that this could be somebody that was very, very close to her, has a friend, a cousin. It's definitely a B name. Okay? Just write it down. Maybe things will come to you later. She's showing me a stack of books again. And so the stack of books would tell me, remember, who's the teacher? In the beginning, she said teacher. Thank you. In the beginning, she said teacher. A stack of books either tells me somebody's a teacher, they read a lot, have a bunch of book collections. So I do have allergies right now, too, so that doesn't help. But anyway, there is somebody that's still on earth that's very connected to her, that has that B name, and it kind of ends in L-Y, I think. Okay, so who was the teacher? Again, Otis. My parents are teachers, and my cousin is as well. Okay, the stack of books. She's acknowledging that. Okay. She's showing me a pan of corn. It looks like cornbread. Now, I don't know. It's in a pan. It's yellow. It's in like this loaf pan. So I don't know if could be like a yellow cake, but it looks like yellow cornbread to me. So there's got to be significant about that particular dish. Cornbread or some kind of pound cake that's yellow. To me, my parents, I'm sorry, I thought you were saying something. So obviously, she's priding herself on what she cooked or baked. In this case, it would be baked. So do you understand that? I don't know. Like if it was a cornbread, it would be like a very special recipe for her. Okay? All right, let me see what else. Okay. She made flan all the time. It's a yellow mixture. There we go, Otis. I just saw something yellow and I wasn't sure what it was. Oh, I love flan. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the validation. Thank you. She's talking about somebody right now. She says the phrase cutting corners. Cutting corners. I don't know who that's for. So cutting corners. Is there somebody right now who's either thinking about already cutting corners and she goes, don't cut corners. Don't cut corners. I think that's one of the reasons she's popping is like, don't do that. Okay? Don't cut corners, stick with the plan. Thank you. My uncle just got out of prison, her son. Stick with the plan, don't cut corners. If there's nothing else that you can connect to that, I don't know how that would connect to your uncle just getting out of prison, her son. But there could be something where he's thinking about going on a fast track, cutting corners. She's saying stick with the plan. Do you understand that? And if it's for him, make sure you tell him that. And I will do my best about downloading this and uploading it to my Schmooze tube. It may take a few days if the family wants to come and rewatch this. So that could be a message for him. Okay, she's also talking about joint custody. Okay, this is kind of funny. She's talking about joint custody. And then I see a dog. Now, hello, Matthew Tao Medium has popped in. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello. She's talking about joint custody, and then I turn around and I saw a dog. Now, I don't know if that's what she's talking about in regards to somebody who has a joint custody of a pet, and they have to share that. Joint custody. Is there any way that you can take that? If it's not about a pet, there would be some kind of discussion about somebody going through a divorce and talking about joint custody, but somehow I feel it's involving a pet. So let me know, Otto, if you can take that at all. Or is there somebody that's connected to her that maybe is going through a divorce? This is the validation to me that it is her. My brother and I went back and forth for 15 years. My brother and I went back and forth for 15 years. This is the validation to me that it is her. What did you go back and forth for 15 years, Otis? That's what I want to know, because she's talking about joint custody, and then I know I saw, on the side there some animals. So you're saying this is validation to me that it's her. My brother and I went back and forth for 15 years. So tell me how that relates to what I just said about the joint custody. Oh, are you talking about you and your brother would have to go back and forth between your mom and your dad? Is that what you meant? I kept thinking there was some kind of thing between the two brothers. But that's the validation you need so you understand. Okay, so you and your brother went back and forth together. Yes, sorry, my parents fighting for joint custody for us. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Otis. You have validated that joint custody, okay? But there's also something having to do with the dog. Is there a squabble in regards to, yes, sorry, my parents fighting for joint custody? Okay, so we got that. So is there some fighting going on about a pet as well? Was there fighting? I don't know. I'm just going to say that because she also mentioned a pet. Squabbles over a pet. Okay, let me see what else she has to say. Thank you all for holding your comments. In just a bit here, I'm going to reopen comments. We're going to pull cards by age groups. She's saying that she's proud of you. Not, they can always come through and say, I'm proud of you. She's proud because you're standing up for yourself. Yes, when she passed away, I took with her dog and my auntie was not happy. There you go. So there's two joint custody things going on. She's talking about how proud of you because you are standing up for yourself. I think maybe there was a time you weren't. Do you understand that message? You're standing up for yourself. That's pretty cool. There were two joint custody things. Okay. Something about, like being walked all over is what she's showing me. She's showing me somebody who's been walked all over. Do you understand that, Otis? I love the name Otis. I don't think you've always stood up for yourself, but she's coming through to say you are now. Okay? Let me see if she's got anything else she wants to say. Yes, I left the house when I turned 18 from my abusive mother. Ah, there you go, Otis. There you go. She's acknowledging that fact that you are standing up for yourself now. Okay? You didn't always, but you are now. So that was one of her main reasons for bringing forth these little messages, is to say, you're finally standing up for yourself, so you understand that. Big hugs to you. Big hugs. You're going to make it count. She just said, you're going to make it count. Thank you. You're going to make it count. Okay? So, pretty cool. She's kind of gone quiet. But Otis, comments are back to being open. Otis, I will do the best that I can to get this onto my schmooze tube. It may take a couple of days, so you can go back and rewatch it. That was fun. I saw, it's okay, you're not late, you're right on time. I saw Matthew Tell Medium pop in. Hey, all of my colleagues that popped in while I was giving that session, please give a wave. You're welcome. You're welcome. All my colleagues that have popped in, please give a wave, and I'm going to pull cards by age groups right now. For the new people that are popping in, I'm spirit guided. I don't pick and choose anyone to give a session to. For all the new ones, please go acknowledge my new book, No Nap. It is on Amazon. It's also in my link tree, in my bio, on my website. My grandson, Xander, doesn't want to take a nap, and so he has a timeout because he threw a temper tantrum. One of the beautiful things that happened was his spirit guides show up to help him. Look at that. His spirit guides. There's Liam guides. Show up to help him understand the importance of nap and how to say sorry to mom and dad. Okay? Welcome to all the first timers. So, for those of you who have ordered it, thank you. My gosh, it's only been out since April. I cannot believe how well it's been received. And thank you all for the reviews. Okay, let's pull some. Here's another one of her decks from Allison Williams Yee. The Dreamer's Journey. I'm going to pull by age groups. I don't need your ages. I got it covered. 18 to 30. Here we go. 18 to 30. And if this is not your age group, but you connect to a card, take it. Okay? Journey, the education of experience, life enrichment. You're on this journey right now where you're getting this experience, which is going to enrich your life. Whatever it is that you're working on, honor that. Honor, honor, honor. Okay? 31 to 50. Here we go. And thank you all for watching my new videos. I have 2 new ones. One, not the one from yesterday, but the one before that was a big shout out to me, and my heart is full. And I'm so touched by it. So it is on, so it's part of my 2 new videos. So please go watch it. 31 to 50. Reflection. Echo, mirroring. Notice what is being reflected back. Hey, Margie. Hello, my sweet. You know, everybody's busy for the 4th. I just decided to pop on really quick and do a quick session, and I'm glad that somebody came through. Reflection. Echo, mirroring. Notice what is being reflected back to you. Sometimes self-reflection is really, really important. Better late than never. That's right, Margie. 51 to 70. 51. I just gave my giveaway session this morning. I broke the rules and I did one this morning. We have the same one. Reflection. Reflection. Echo, mirroring. Notice what is being reflected back. It is a time of reflection. I've been in a time of reflection, so I will take that card. 71, all the way up to the oldest living person on earth, who is Maria Brañas Morera. She is 116 years old. Oh, they get 2 cards. Woo! They get 2. So, upheaval, unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns. That's your first card. The second one is, woo! Have it as a calm surrender. A pause, find peace and letting go. New perspective offers clarity. Wow, no wonder that this age group got these 2. So this is about, it's an upheaval, but it's unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns, remain in calm surrender. A pause, find peace and letting go, new perspective, offers clarity. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. And you know what? If you claim all 4, that's fine too. I mean, who am I to say? I've claimed all 4 before. Okay. Let's see. I do want to thank everyone for going and checking out my new book. No nap. It is on Amazon. And as I was saying, if you're new popping in, I just got the notification that my 2 other books have won 5-star awards on Amazon, on Reader's Favorite. It hasn't been published yet, but I got my private email that says, congratulations, your book has won a 5-star review. Yeah, I woke up to that yesterday morning and I'm like, OMG. So please go and check it out. For those of you that have already had it, please go and leave a review. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all, I am going to go on the IG later. So if you send me a request, I have to make sure that you're not a bot or a scammer before I approve you on the gram. So I will be going live there in a little bit. Let's pull for the moment. I'm going to take a break, get back to my chores. The Sacred Forest Oracle, one of my favorites. Thank you. I'm very proud of this book. Not just because my grandson is the character, but it's also about trying to reach as many children as I can and parents. Okay? Yeah, write your children's book about your son. Do it. Absolutely. All right, so y'all, all my social media is right. Click on my profile picture, my link tree. All my social media is there. I do have to prove you. I'm going to let the phone cool down a little bit, finish some chores, and then I will see y'all on the flip side over on the IG. And please go watch my new videos. If you want to know who shouted me out, please go watch my new videos. Okay, here we go. Don't be freaked out about this card. Don't be freaked out. Oh, look at that. 408 members. Thank you. My new goal is 450. Don't worry about the storm and the chaos. Thank you, Esperanza. Many of us are going through the storm, the chaos. Chaos. Thank you. Chaos precedes change. Chaos precedes change. Don't fear the chaos. Oh, Lady V, I don't know what that was, but thank you. That was awesome. Oh, a lemon buddy. Ooh, thank you. So don't fear the chaos, y'all. Don't fear the chaos. Chaos precedes change. And then when the change comes, you can go, oh, now I see why that was all crazy. Okay, that is our final collective for now. I don't know that I'll be back on here. I will definitely do the IG thing in a little bit, maybe about an hour. I just need to finish some chores up really quick. And then I'm going to do the IG thing. So mods, give a final wave. I love these card pulls today. Yes. Mods, give a final wave. All my beautiful colleagues, give a final wave. And Otis, I will do my best to get this downloaded and uploaded to the Schmooze Tube. Happy 4th, everyone. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to be on a kayak on the 4th of July on the water. A friend of mine has 2 of them, and we're going to do it. Anyway, there you go, all my beautiful mods. So I love you all. Yeah, I'm going to go floating, all right? Yeah. All right, so give me about an hour, and then I'll see you over on the flip side, okay? Go watch my new videos. Go check out my new children's book that is now a 5-star. So proud of that. Anyway, I have a sticker, so I'm going to put the sticker on here. Anyway, love you all. Take care. Remember to be kind not only to others, but to yourself, okay? Take care.